Hi everyone, welcome to October favorites. I have probably some new things to show this month. Two updates real quick I just wanted to make though. I still have not gotten one of the products from the Tory Burch new line, so that's why I have not reviewed it yet. It was supposed to be shipped out on the 25th, but I have yet to receive that. And also, many of you did ask for the Boudoir foundation reviews. When I went to look it up on ASOS, they no longer sell it on the site. They're kind of hit and miss, like they'll bring a few things back. They do have a few of those products on there, but not those foundations, and I'm not sure of anywhere else in the US right now you can get them. I heard Urban Outfitters, but I checked and I didn't see either one of those, so I hate to do a review on something that the majority of you cannot get your hands on here in the US. So I'll keep you updated about that, but that's why I have not done a review on those yet. If any of you know where to get them here in the US that you can order from, definitely leave me a comment below. Okay, so this month I had a few skin issues, to put it mildly. A lot of that is due to my new thyroid medication. I'm sure when I go in for my next visit that we're going to have to adjust the dosage and bring it down a little, because when I brought this up to him last time, he said, you know, I said I was breaking out, and he said probably because the dosage is too high. I can't deal with the breakouts. So anyway, I've had to do some major covering. While I was in Indiana at the beginning of the month visiting family, I had brought a foundation with me, but because the climate changes a little bit different there, it was getting a little more windy and dry. I needed something with a little bit more moisture because my skin was just looking dry, and with the foundation I brought, it was just like accentuating every problem that I had. So I went to Target and bought an Old Faithful, and this is the CoverGirl No Olay Simply Ageless. Those of you that have been with me a while know this was my go-to several years ago. Pretty much the only thing I talked about, the only thing I wore. And then I think at one point it either got dry, something changed, but when I tried to wear it again, it just didn't look the same. And I think a lot of that was when I had my makeup in our master bedroom and I had it in the Muji drawers, which you can see through. Light that comes in through there, I think, had changed the color and consistency as well. So that's a tip, don't put your makeup in front of any light. I'd kind of stayed away from this for a while, always trying out new things like we often do, but I knew I really loved this because it gave great coverage and it did give my skin a little bit of moisture. Another thing I love with this is it's quick. I can put this on so quickly with flat top brush and I am done. So it looks like this. If you are not familiar, I know when it first came out, it was talked about quite a bit. I've bought them over and over again. I usually always have one sitting in my collection. I'm in the color 210 right now. It does come with a sponge, but I don't ever use cream foundations with a sponge. So anyway, this came in handy. Absolutely love it. I am wearing it today. Just really love this, like I said, for quickness, for a lot of coverage, and to give my skin a little bit of moisture. So also had to bring out the big guns, the Cinema Secrets palette. I know I've talked about this a lot. If you've watched any of my videos where I show what I travel with, I pretty much don't leave home without this. I also have another one. This is the kit number 7, and you can see it pretty much just has several different shades, and this is great at needing to cover up pretty much anything. I've never used it really as an all-over foundation, maybe a couple times. I use it mainly as concealer for just anything, any problem you might have. These are fantastic. So with that, I needed a lot of concealer going on, but I needed to set it and make sure I didn't look cakey or powdery. Again, the temperature was changing a little bit, so any extra powder was just going to add, to the dryness look. So I brought with me and pretty much used most of the month the Mineral Veil. This is from Bare Essentials, and really forgot how much I love this. It is great at setting anything, but also giving like a nice kind of blurred effect. And then it really set my makeup all day. I forgot how much I love this. I used to use this years ago when I suffered from acne and had to have heavy duty makeup, but I needed it to set and not, have any oil breakthrough. This is fantastic. So really love this. I also have like a small one that I can travel with. So this came in handy. And something I use pretty much off and on, depending what I have going on, but because I have some skin issues going on, definitely my M.A.C Studio Fix. Like I said before, this is an older compact because I mainly use it for touch-ups. I think it's like a matte black now. And I use this basically is just touch up where I have any redness. A lot of times I'll take a fluffy brush and I'll just dab it in there and dab it anywhere around any place I need. Because I've been breaking out more, my problem area is my chin anyway, and it's just accentuating all those lines and acne scarring that I don't want to come up. So this is always great at covering some redness or filling in any little imperfection. Last thing for face, I have been using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is in the Brightener. I had this a while ago, didn't really care for it. But because I needed basically just some different things going on with my skin again, I thought, you know, let me use this under my eyes and see how it works. Most of the time I avoid any lighter products under my eyes because, as many of you know, I'm already naturally very light under my eyes. A lot of you think, you know, I do all this crazy concealer and all this, but I don't. Well, I've often tried things over the years to try to kind of blend that natural lightness where I naturally have sun damage right here, so it naturally will look like, you know, a V right here because that's where the sun damage starts. I thought, let me try something to kind of blend that in. And in my last several videos, I don't know if you've noticed, but I think it does help. It does, you know, brighten a little bit, but it's not over brightening the light areas I already have. But I think it actually helps to blend this area and not make it look as stark right here. Because like I said, I don't know if you tell, I'm naturally light right here anyway, so it's always going to look light. But so anyway, I've been using that and I think it helps a little. Moving on to eyes, pretty much the look I've been using most of the month, and definitely while I was gone, it was just really easy, is the L'Oreal Infallable in Bronze Taupe. I know a lot of you have this. I was probably one of the last to get it because so many people talk about it. So just that all over the lid, and that's kind of what I've done today. And then basically just in the crease to kind of blend it out, any kind of taupe kind of neutral matte shade. So for instance, here I have True Taupe by NYX. But I think I've also used different colors from the Sonia Kashuk Isle Neutral Matte palette. Like I said, anything just to kind of blend it out, but it makes like a really easy, almost smoky eye too, but yet it's wearable for every day. So basically that's been my go-to eye look as far as shadows. And as far as applying shadows, I am so thankful I watched, I mentioned this in my second channel when I did a small Target haul, but I picked up the Sonia Kashuk, and this is number 106. I think it just says the small, I don't know what it's called. It says it on the package. They don't put them on the brush anymore. But I picked up this brush, and this is what it looks like here. I picked up this brush because Emily did a blog post, I think, about like her most used or favorite eye brushes. And I was like, you know what? That's one I don't have. Well, I absolutely love it. So thanks so much, Emily, for doing that, because now I can't live without this brush. It's pretty much my go-to. I'm constantly picking it up, whether it's a cream type eyeshadow or just packing shadow on the lid. You can actually blend it up into the crease. So absolutely love this brush. Again, it's the number 106, but I don't remember the name of it because I think it just says small shadow brush. I'm not sure. It says it on the package. So eyeliners, pretty much been using the mushroom liner from Urban Decay. I use it on my waterline, and then I've also been using it on my lash line as well. I've also been loving and pretty much exclusively using the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last liquid eye pencil in, well, it's brown, but it's called Espresso. And I basically tight line with that, and then I also use it up on my upper lash line. So really love that, stays in place. I find I can't always use it on my lower waterline because it's sometimes irritating. That just could be the time of year or my crazy, you know, eyes, but I do really love this. Okay, last is lips. What I have on today is M.A.C. This is a newer one for me. It's in M.A.C Faux. And it's just a really pretty kind of, I don't know, it's like a neutral berry kind of almost color. So been loving that, and it's a satin. I don't always love satin. They're a little bit drying, so I always top it off with gloss. And then today I have the NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brule. So pretty much if I want to nude out any gloss, then I use Creme Brule. This is definitely my favorite one. Love this. I pretty much don't leave the house without a butter gloss in my hands. The other one I've been loving is Eclair. So this one's a little more pink. So just depending on what I'm wanting to do with the lipstick, change it up or just enhance the color I already have on, I wear one of those two butter glosses. I've also been using Cream Cup. I don't know why I never had this. I finally broke down and purchased it. This is from M.A.C as well. This is a fantastic shade. It's very close to Angel, but they are different. They have different tones to them. So again, this is Cream Cup and it's a cream sheen. Absolutely love that. And what I paired a lot with this was the Creme Brulee. So this is a great lip combo, is the Cream Cup and the Creme Brulee. And then if I want a very easy, just on the weekend, not a lot of fuss, or I want to bring a little bit of color to my lips, I've talked about this many times. This is definitely my favorite, is the Color Whisper. And I think I like the Color Whispers better than the lip butters. To me, they're not even close to being the same product. These are very hydrating on the lips, but the color lasts and they're very comfortable on the lips. So love these, and I've told many of you about this one, but it's Made It Mauve. I don't know why I showed you the bottom, it's so tiny. Just a beautiful mauve color, but a little bit, you know, more sheer, more wearable. So if you're afraid of any of the berries or mauves, definitely try this one out because I think it's more wearable. And this one pretty much stays in my purse all the time. I think that wraps it up for my October favorites. Let me know what you guys are loving in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.